I am live. Sorry, adjusting this volume a little bit. It says one view. Oh, there we are. Well, there's a lot of cattiness going on around here lately, isn't there? There's your art stream and now that game that just came out. Yeah, exactly. It is definitely Catter Day, isn't it? Hi, Special Iron. Hi, Artie. Hello, Metal Cat. I'm actually rethinking her design yet again, because she's looking a little bit chunky compared to the other cats that I've drawn. So I'm thinking of like, but I'm not going to make any huge changes, but I'm thinking of maybe tucking her, giving her a little tummy tuck maybe, just like right in that area, just kind of pushing that in a little more maybe. That's hopefully something I can just do in Photoshop. I probably won't do it during the stream, but unfortunately it's going to change where all the spots go, so we'll have to, it'll take a little bit of manipulating to get it right. Hi, Brandon. Definitely getting that game, yeah. As I said in the Discord thing, I might get it too. No, I'm considering it. I'll have to see. Like, I watched Jackson Galaxy play, and it looks pretty easy. So, I don't know. It might be good for me to play. We'll see. Wait for some reviews, because if it's too hard, I might not be too into it. Tummy tuck, most cats I know have belly dragging behind them on the ground. Well, she's not a real cat. Hi, Flash. Yeah, I know. Cats have something called a primordial pouch, and it's like some sagging skin right in this area. It's so they can have free movement of their back legs. But they don't need that. Jessica may be worrying she may have let herself go a bit. Let me move this over here. Okay, I'm all set here. Okay, so here's where I messed up somewhere, actually. And I remembered it, fortunately. I actually have an idea if you ever do get and stream it, you could wear your kitty headband when you do. Oh yeah, that'd be cute. That's with my Halloween decorations, but I think I just kind of, I think it's on the top, so I could maybe just lift up the lid and they'd probably be right there. I think I just sort of stuck them on the top. Do do do. Do, do, do. I gotta tell you guys what happened yesterday. I was working, because, you know, I work remotely for most of the week. Oh my god, did you guys hear that? That was Saul. Anyway, I was working as usual, and it was like sometime around 2:45 the internet went out, and it stayed out until about 6:45. So, because I wanted to get all of my 8 hours in, I actually, as soon as the power went back, or the internet went back on, at 6:45, I went ahead and worked for 2 more hours. Remembering her humanoid form, she has definitely not let herself go. That's true. This is the break and entry in the night music. Oh yeah. Yeah, I can see that. By the way, about your upcoming donation drive, I might not be able to come in until at least halfway through, but we'll see. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know it's a different time than usual. Also, you have such a mournful meow. Oh, you guys could hear that? He does that sometimes. He'll just kind of out of nowhere just go, "Moo," from the other room. I don't know why he does it. Anyway, I was talking about, so like, during the, like, I think 4 hours the fucking internet was out, I was trying to figure out what to do, because, like, can't watch TV because my cable is part of the internet. Actually, the only cable I have is YouTube TV, so, you know, I just watch it through the internet. Oh, Odie does that too. Pretty much the pitfall of remote work. Yeah, I always worry about that. Fortunately, my people I work for are super nice, so... I sent them an email saying, just to let you know, if my time card looks weird, it's because the internet went out and I wanted to get all my hours in. So yeah, I ended up working, I worked from 8 a.m. to like, well, yeah, I mean, I took a lunch break, of course, but 8 a.m. to, I rounded it up to 3 p.m. because it was easier that way, and then I worked from 6:45 to 8:45. So my time card is going to look pretty weird for Friday, but I let them know, and I'm sure it'll be fine. But I hate when stuff like that happens. But yeah, I was trying to. Oh, should I do that? Is that too light? I was just looking at this earlier and thinking maybe it looks kind of bland under here, and maybe I should add a little bit. I don't know that that looks right. I think I'll just leave it alone. So like, I couldn't find anything to do. So I started looking on my computer for things I could watch, and I remembered, well, you know, every time I do a film den, I have to put the entire movie in the folder. So I started looking for videos I'd done film dens on previously. And what I was reminded of is that sometimes if I want to do a film den on something, I will just go ahead and put it in the folder. Like, I probably downloaded the movie so I could watch it. And then, oh geez, I don't even really need any shading for this. It's so small. So anyway, apparently at some point I was planning on doing a film den on 1 hour photo. So, I don't know if it's ever going to happen. Probably not at this point. But I did find that I had 1 hour photo on my computer, so I watched it. And it was actually just about to end when the internet came on, surprisingly, so that kind of worked out. So that's how my Friday went. I mean, if it had to happen, I guess I'm glad it happened on a Friday, because if that happened during the, like, earlier in the week... Well, no, if it happened earlier in the week, I could have made it up the next day. Okay, let me back up a little bit and see how this looks. Yeah, that looks fine. I mean, there wasn't really much to do there. Oh, you hit enter too early. Yeah. I was saying that Odie's been in a good mood today. He's been playing and barking. I thought Odie was a cat. So his sugar levels are slowly stabilizing. Or does your cat make barking sounds? Tara makes sounds that sound a little like barking. Oh, you know what? Something was looking off. It's because for some weird reason... No, that's set to multiply. Huh. Okay, I guess I imagined it. Whatever. I was thinking this was set to normal. Odie only really howls when my mom and dad are out, usually at the phone when it's ringing. Oh, that's funny. I guess Odie is a dog. Well, I mean, it makes sense to have a dog named Odie, but all this time I thought you had a cat named Odie, and I was like, I was thinking that was kind of ironic. Well, I couldn't work that out. I think I got hamburger and wine? I'm not sure what you're talking about. Odie's very much a dog. Okay, well, I feel dumb. I thought you had a cat named Odie all this time. I don't know why I thought that. I guess maybe it's because if I'm ever talking about your cats, you talk about Odie, and I just assumed Odie was a cat because of that. Oh well, now I know. It will be a bit like your previous watch parties, which were fun. Yeah, basically. I'm gonna have to make the video kind of small on the screen so that it doesn't get copyright claimed. So that's gonna be interesting. I still haven't figured that out yet. I was gonna try to figure that out before announcing the stream, but I'm like, shit, it's getting close to the end of the month. I should just plan it. So rather than the setup I have here where I'm just a small image in the corner, I might be the big image and the video will be like a little window or something. Oh, you're referring to Brandon's thing that he deleted. I was saying I've been very sick but now recovered and feel like a hamburger and wine because I ate nothing really and so hungry. Oh, you feel like eating a hamburger and with wine, okay. Yeah, I hate typing on a phone. Surprising that didn't happen on a Monday, really. Yeah. Friday was when I paid the rent, and I was really happy about that, and I think fate just wanted to give me a little kick in the butt. It's like, oh, you feeling good about something? Well, take this. Oh god, you had food poisoning. That sucks. I'm sorry to hear about that. I've never had real food poisoning, but I did one time eat an artichoke that had brown spots on it, and just like... it's not literal food poisoning, but I feel like I got a taste of what food poisoning is like. Had to take a day off of work. I remember now that you asked us to remind you of something at the end of the last stream, but I can't remember what it was. It was that thing I just fixed with the, with these little things. I'd accidentally colored them gold. Not thinking about it, and they were supposed to be gray, because they're just like the outline of the screws on our legs. Iron S Loco. Hamburger and wine was from a post that Brandon posted in Spanish and then deleted. Oh, okay. I'm sorry, I got a jagged fingernail that's bugging the crap out of me. Let me just fix it really quick. That's why I keep nail clippers at my desk. Though you're right, I was thinking about Odie from Garfield when I named him. Yeah, figured as much. Oh, hi, Isaiah. Knowing was a TV show. When I was watching a previous stream, I noticed that it jumped slightly in a couple of places at the point where I was getting busy circles. Oh, man! That's annoying. Well, at least it was brief, though. That's a funny word to me, hamburger. They're not made of Ham. Why do Americans call them that? I believe it's named after Hamburg. But yeah, it does seem silly. I'm trying not to think of the steamed hams meme right now. The culprit was an off chicken patty and a chicken burger. Oh god. Yeah, I had a friend who got food poisoning from eating chicken one time, and he didn't eat chicken for years after that. He just couldn't stand it after that for the longest time. Iron is indeed loco, but in a good way. Hi, Willmeister. Have you started your podcast yet? Oh god, the fucking podcast. Here's what happened. Like, I had a day off. I think it was Memorial Day? It was like a couple months ago at this point. And on my day off, I'm like, oh, I'll record my podcast today. And I only got about halfway through it. My voice started to give out. So I'm like, okay, well, I'll just record the rest of it when I get a chance. And I still haven't gotten around to recording the rest of it. I suppose I could just say fuck it and end it where it is, but I wanted to make it half an hour, and it's like, I want to make it so that once I edit it down, it'll be roughly half an hour, so I was hoping to record maybe 45 minutes, and I think I've recorded like half an hour. Maybe I should just say fuck it and just end it where it is. Otherwise, it's never gonna get done. I was hoping to maybe get through all the questions people asked me, but yeah. So the answer is, I've started my podcast. I have not finished it. But now that I'm talking about it out loud, I'm thinking maybe I should just say fuck it and end it where it is. My name is not Deanna, by the way. I don't know where you're getting all those extra letters from. Haven't changed my name. Oh, Loco Iron, that's cute. I had heard it was possibly named after Hamburg, but I wasn't sure if that was true. I did hear there was a steam engine called the Flying Hamburger, though. That's funny. I actually forgot about your podcast, but you've pretty much answered a lot of my questions on these streams anyway. Oh. Yeah, I think your question was the next one. So maybe I just won't answer yours since I've inadvertently answered them already. I got some kind of stomach bug not too long ago, actually, and I was horribly sick and stuff. The last thing I ate was toad in the hole. It's a British dish. Is that where it's a piece of toast with an egg in the hole? Where you make a hole in a piece of bread and then you cook it with an egg? I've heard that called toad in a hole. So I'm not eating that anytime soon. Yeah, I haven't had artichoke since that one time. Oh, there is someone on YouTube named Deanna, and you're confusing me with them. That's interesting. It's a drama community, and I get your fame mixed up. Or my phone auto posts. Toad in the Hole is basically Yorkshire pudding with sausages in it. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I have heard... The thing I'm talking about, I've mostly heard it called eggs in a basket, but I've also heard it called toad in a hole before. God, I haven't made that in a long time. Maybe I should. good at making McDonald's burgers. I bet you're better at it than McDonald's is. Well, here we go again into the food stream. I think I'm gonna go ahead and grab the light color here. I like to keep the middle color selected just in case I need to fix a mistake, but this guy really went hard on this Abadox music. I think about that every time I listen to this. Every time I listen to this cover. I just think that's so cool. What is happening right now? Am I too close to the edge of the tablet? My pen's acting a little wonky. Or maybe maybe it's something I'm doing and I just don't realize it. I love shading eyes. I feel like I have a knack for it. Not to pat myself on the back and holy shit, I think I'm done! What? Let's see. I gotta do... Whoops, hang on, I need the pen for this. I gotta do the highlights on the eyes and I think that's it. Don't worry though, I've got more I can work on. There we go. Yeah, she's done. Look at her. Let me play around with something really quick. I haven't done this very much. Like, here's what I'm kind of imagining I could do. Let me just make sure I've... Okay, that's been saved. How do I even do this? I haven't done this very much. Not transform. What am I looking for? Transform. I mean, that could sort of work, but what am I thinking? I can't even think of the name of the tool I'm looking for. It's sort of like the smudge tool. Ah, here we go. Here's my favorite song. I'm glad I didn't tune it out this time. Sometimes I get so focused on what I'm doing I don't even really hear the music. Layer types. Ooh, what is the name of that thing? Oh, it might be under, filter? Liquify? I feel like that might be it. Oh, it's not showing me the brush size. That doesn't help. Oh, I see. There we go. Oh, it was just so big I couldn't see it. Wow. So I'm thinking about it something like... I'm just playing around right now, so I'm not going to worry if it doesn't look perfect. So I'm thinking, oh. Okay, maybe... Let me see something. If I go here first, and then here... Does that look wonky? Let me hide all the colors for a second. I'm just playing around here. But that did technically work pretty well. I think I might be able to make that work. Yeah, that's the kind of thing I have in mind. But I'm not going to do it on stream. I'll do it after stream. But yeah, I think I could make that work. Okay, so anyway, here she is. She's done. Let me get caught up on chat really quick, and I'll let you guys look at this for a bit, and then I will load up the next image, because I've actually got 2 more I can color. I should start my own fast food franchise with burgers, babes, beats burgers, or bears meat. Whatever. Hi, Taijan. You didn't miss a whole lot. I finished this drawing, but it was pretty close to being done already. It happened on the day I was going to go and see Lion King on stage. That is too funny, because I was just thinking about watching Lion King again. As in the animated one. I was literally just thinking about talking about that in the stream. Anyway. Happened on the day I was going to see Lion King on stage again, of course, but luckily I was feeling much better by then. That's good. Couldn't eat much though, and then my mom caught my stomach bug too. Oh no! The best thing homemade McDonald's is more fresh and less junky, yet still junky and taste and made exact. Yeah. Yeah, homemade's always better than fast food. You know what I like to do, because you guys know that I love to bake and make desserts and stuff. I like to get one of those cheap desserts that they have. Like if you order Domino's pizza, there's a couple different cheap desserts you can get. I love remaking those desserts, like, you know, doing a homemade version that's more, I don't know, just I just like making my own version of it, because I get some really good ideas. Because even if, you know, the end product is kind of cheap and not that great, it can give you a good idea. Like, what was the last thing I ordered? What was the last dessert I got from Domino's? I think it was a brownie, and it had cookie dough on it, which was really just frosting that vaguely tasted like cookie dough, and it had like M&M's sprinkled on it. But like, there are recipes, there are brownie recipes, and there are recipes for like edible cookie dough that don't have eggs in it. And, you know, I'm like, I could totally make my own version of this, and it would be so much better. Anyway. Sometimes when I eat McDonald's burgers, I can't help thinking of Kat saying, first meal I ever had where the packaging tasted better than the food. I remember that. Excuse me. You missed some progress Dina has made and the start of the food conversation. There you go. I make my own ice cream as well sometime instead of buying it. Oh yeah, that must be interesting, making your own ice cream. My in-laws, when Lee and I were living with them, they got an ice cream maker, and they just got in the habit of making cinnamon flavored ice cream, which was so good. I was a little disappointed they never made anything else though. It's like, okay, cinnamon's good. I like that it's a flavor you can't buy in the store, but like, why aren't you being a little more creative here? You can make anything you want. I just stick to the same thing, but I'd rather go to Burger King. At least their burgers are filling. I know both of them have pretty small burgers. Pretty small, sad little burgers. But I mean, if you're on the road or something and you're on a budget, you could probably do worse. Shiny eyes, nice. It's amazing what a bit of shading and highlight will do to a drawing. Yeah. Nicely finished once again. Thank you. Every time I walk in on my mom watching one of the Resident Evil films, I make sure to make some kind of comment about the inaccuracies to the games. Oh, God. That would annoy the shit out of me. Because I kind of like the Resident Evil movies. I don't think they're great, but I think they're fun to watch, and I'm fully aware that they don't follow the games very well. I just kind of accept it. She looks amazing. Thank you, Flash. You can do it, Brandon. I'm in Australia, so my Burger King is Hungry Jack's, but I like that better because it's like McDonald's except the same price for much larger burgers and better. That's cool. My favorite place to get burgers is Five Guys, but I've never really tried In-N-Out. No, that's not true. I've had In-N-Out once, but I don't really remember it. It was so long ago. But, yeah, Five Guys is a good place to get burgers. I don't know how many of you... It seems like most of you are in the UK or Europe, so I don't know if you get Five Guys down there, but that's a good burger place. Random thought, though, there's a recurring Sim in The Sims named Dina, although it's spelled differently, obviously. Yeah, that's the more common spelling, I think. I almost never see it spelled with an E. Pulled it off successfully once again. Congratulations. Thank you, Special Iron. My first meal probably shouldn't be too much junk because I need to stock up on nutrients. Yeah. I can't imagine how hot it's been in Australia right now if we've been melting in the UK. Yeah, it's pretty hot here, too. Hello, Catform Jessica. Thank you, Special Iron. Oh, Brandon, I wasn't necessarily referring to your typos. It's the fact that there's like 2 different times when you started to type something and I guess you hit enter too early. I wonder what it could be that suddenly made you want to watch The Lion King again. Actually, not these drawings. It was because, like I've mentioned in a previous stream, I think that I kind of sort of recently-ish discovered a YouTuber named Saber Spark, and he does mainly, if you've never heard of him, he does videos about animated movies and stuff, and he did one on the whole, like, Lion King versus Kim of the White Lion conspiracy thing, whatever you want to call it. It's stupid. But anyway, he did a video on that, and that got me thinking about Your Movie Sucks when he did a long fucking video about that. I think it was like 2 hours. And then he did another 2-hour version about the Lion King remake and how it compares to the original, and I ended up watching those videos, and after that I was just like, I just have to watch The Lion King again. I feel like Dina was resisting the urge to headbang there. I'm not sure when that was. That's the problem with me getting behind. Probably during that one song I really like. I was thinking about those hyenas from Lion King because of the drama community. Some of the haters pair up on a panel in a group to pick on the single people like cowards. Oh. Hi, George. Food thread. Hope you brought pizza with you. Why is everyone talking about food? That's just what happens in the chat. People always... Somebody will start a topic and it'll just kind of go from there, and for some weird reason it always ends up being food. I do like a nice brownie. Yeah, brownies are great when they're made well. Ones you buy at the store aren't so great, but when they're homemade, oh my god, they're so good. I like to make my own pizza, especially where I can get creative with ingredients. Yeah, I don't make pizza myself, but yeah, I can see how that'd be a fun thing to do. I don't really look at the Domino's desserts when we have one in the UK, but I think ours just does either cookies or you can get a Ben & Jerry's that you could get for cheaper in the shop. Yeah, they have like the brownie I described, and they also have like, I think this is Domino's that also has this. They're called like marble brownies. There's really nothing marbly about them, but it's just like balls of chocolate chip cookie dough baked into a brownie. I have made those, and the ones I make are amazing. I need to make a video about those if I ever get back to my baking channel. Because that's what we often end up doing no matter what the stream is supposed to be focused on. Yeah. Are you watching the new Resident Evil live-action Netflix TV series? I am not. I forgot about it, to be honest. Somebody actually asked me about the casting of that in the podcast. So I recorded some opinions on that, which it's going to be so dated because like Resident Evil was just being talked about then the TV series, and I guess now it's out. I'm not too interested in it, I don't think, but I don't know. Maybe I'll give it a shot sometime. Yep, learned that much from the last stream. We often also talk about Red Dwarf, Sonic, and My Little Pony. Yep. My dad has a churner that he sometimes makes ice cream in, which is really just frozen fruit and cream mixed together, but it tastes really nice. Yeah, I imagine it would. When I was doing the paleo thing, I used to have, I used to take frozen berries and pour cream over it. And that was really good. It kind of made it's made sort of a rudimentary ice cream. Made coconut ice cream and chocolate chip mint ice cream. Or better than from the shops or served in the scoop. Which reminds me, I should paint my room this week. I want to... I'm not sure what you're saying there. To be fair, the laser recorder from the first Resident Evil film made it into the games later on. Yeah, I heard that. To be honest, I trust the ingredients in a UK McDonald's more than I would in a US McDonald's. Yeah, that's fair. Yep, those Red Dwarf vlogs kept me going for weeks. Loved them. Sad when they ended. Hopefully there will be many more episodes to come in the future. Yeah, it was kind of nice getting caught up with those. I'm feeling a little burned out on Red Dwarf now, so I'm glad that like nobody expects me to make more right now. Making my own cheeseburgers with the hot sauces I have is also satisfying. Oh yeah, that would be good. Speaking of which, the peanut butter, honey, and blueberry chili sauce sandwiches I've been making has become addictive. That sounds interesting. I think I remember you talking about that last stream. Excuse me. God, my voice is getting tired already. I don't think I've heard of Five Guys, possibly in some of our bigger cities, though. Yeah, I don't know if they have them outside the US. I know they didn't get them in California for a while. First time Lee and I had them, we were going to some convention, probably MagFest. And we were you know, during a layover at an airport, we got it. They give you such a ridiculous amount of fries. You want to order small fries. Unless maybe you're eating it with maybe there's a group. Maybe you're eating it with a group of people, like sharing it with a group of people. I wish I could think of a cool dessert, but I used to love having sorbet after dinner on some Friday nights. That sounds good. Yeah, what's cool about Five Guys, though, is that, and you know, it's not good for you if you're allergic to peanuts, obviously, but they cook their fries in peanut oil, and they're really good. They're not super, like, crispy fries, but they taste really good. When I go to America, I need to go to all those American franchises that's not here, like Five Skies. Five Guys. I've never actually been to Popeyes or Wendy's, come to think of it. I'm not really a fast food person. It wasn't until I met Lee that I started to occasionally go to fast food places. Even though you change your name, everyone's gonna call you Special Iron, yeah. It's winter here. Oh yeah, but it gets hit hot in summer, yet last summer was cold. Interesting. What is your favorite series of Red Dwarf? Yeah, for me, probably season 6, but season 5 was really good too. Season 10 was really funny. I'll stop myself there. If I overthink it, I might add more to it. Oh, I thought it was Stray that put you in the mood for The Lion King. Nah, it's all just coincidence. Or serendipity, maybe. Borderline 5 or 6. Yeah, it's basically me. Australia is wintertime, so unless you are in the very top end, you're either damn cold, me, bottom of the continent, actually freezing, Tasmania, or mildly chill everywhere else. Resident Evil Welcome to Raccoon City is very accurate to the games mostly. Interesting. Someone said food? Let's talk food. Sonic food and Red Dwarf always get brought up in the chat, probably because we know Dina is interested in them, yeah. Starving and malnutrition. It was tough being on YouTube while I was sick. I was living off bread and crackers for 4 days. Oh man, that's rough. You're meaning to tell me marble brownies have no actual marble in them? I mean, there's no marbling involved. Of course they don't have actual marbles, smartass. The ones I make are amazing, humble brag. Well, it's not that much of a brag, really, because I use other people's recipes, but I was the one that thought to combine them, so I can take a little bit of credit, maybe. Oh yeah, Paw Patrol. Flash always brings up Paw Patrol. An off chicken burger? Do you mean like artificial? Artificial meat? I've never had those. Are there any other shows you would be interested in making vlogs for? I probably won't be doing those in the future, but hypothetically, I would love to do one on Transformers G1. That would be so much fun. At one point, I might have considered Rick and Morty, but like, fucking everybody's done videos about Rick and Morty at this point, and the show's got a little too like self-aware, I guess. Like, I don't know what I would even say about later episodes. Not saying I don't enjoy it, just I don't know that I'd want to make videos about it at this point. I actually fancy a chicken burger now. Flash is going twice. I've talked about Paw Patrol twice. I could swear it's been more than twice, but whatever. I have not watched Doctor Who, except Lee had me watch that one episode called Dinosaurs on a Spaceship, because he knows I love dinosaurs. And I've seen that one Christmas episode that's kind of sort of based on A Christmas Carol, but not really, with the flying sharks. And I think those are the only Doctor Who episodes I've seen. Lee used to watch Doctor Who, but I don't think he's watched the last couple seasons. Five Guys is here in the UK, just not in my town. Ah. Chocolate fudge cake is my favorite dessert. Yep, sounds good. I love chocolate anything, pretty much. Maybe not chocolate-covered ants. I don't know that even chocolate could make insects palatable. I like crispy fries, especially seasoned ones. There's a place, like a little local place, I'm pretty sure it's not a chain, because it's called Stockton Burger because it's on Stockton Boulevard, so pretty sure they're not a chain. But they make fries that are super crispy, but they don't have as much flavor as Five Guys fries, so it's kind of a toss-up. which is better in my opinion. Dina's all about the nugs. You remembered that. That's so funny. Yeah, we do sometimes. We used to sometimes go to McDonald's and get chicken nuggets. I love so many desserts. I don't have a fave. Yeah, it's certainly hard to pick one. For me, chocolate is usually pretty safe, though. The odds of eating a dodgy chicken burger twice in a row is pretty slim unless they come from the same packet. We all know your least favorite Red Dwarf series is Series 8. Yep. I get some commenters getting really angry that I have the audacity to complain about how Kachansky is handled in Season 8. It's really funny. Like, they get so mad. I would punch myself so hard if I ate it. Oh, off. I see what you mean, off chicken burger. Yeah, when you said off chicken, I wasn't sure what you meant earlier. I thought you were talking about those, like, Impossible Burgers type things. I should have known you meant off in the other way, because you were talking about food poisoning earlier. Season 10 was pretty funny, and I loved the episode Samsara from Season 11 as well, as I've blathered on about before. Yeah, I don't know what it was about Season 10, but it was so... I just thought it was so funny. That one... I laughed at that season more than I think I've laughed at any other season. But I don't know that it's the best, but it might be the funniest. But, you know, comedy is subjective, of course. Deviating from food, I saw The Black Phone a third time last night while I was annoyed with people talking during the film. It was satisfying to hear them poop their pants during the scary bits. I won't spoil anything, but I do somewhat regret that when I saw Halloween Kills, it was in a nearly empty theater, because something major happens at the very end of the movie, and I have a tendency, sometimes it gets cold in the theater, and oh yeah, the theater we go to has reclining chairs, which is it was really nice. And I was like, I had my jacket, I had taken off my jacket, but I had it over me like a blanket, and when the thing happened towards the end of Halloween Kills, I was like, ah! Like, out of force of habit, I was trying to be quiet, but I was almost screaming. I don't know what made me think to say that, but oh, I remember what made me think to say that. It would have been interesting hearing a crowd's reaction to that. Those of you who have seen it probably know what I mean, but yeah. We keep talking like this, we'll make Jessica's tummy rumble. That's not a good thing. Back to food, I had Nando's chicken before, but using their extra hot as a base for my chicken burger and drenching my fries in the same. It's like a high medium to my palate and tasty. That sounds interesting. Have you ever considered doing a vlog series about Star Trek The Next Generation? That show is way too long. You know what I did think about doing, though? I'll probably still do it someday, I just don't know when. I want to do you remember how I did the Spotlight series on the cat? I would like to do one on Luoxana Troy from Star Trek. I think I'll go ahead and at least open my next drawing. Was Series 10 the one with the episode where they were stuck in the Karma cafeteria and Lister won that money? No, that was Season 11? What the fuck was the name of that episode? I can't remember it now. Season 10 was the one where Kat had that weirdly elaborate hairstyle that I didn't like. As far as episodes, the one with... Do you remember Rimmer taking the test with... one of the questions had to do with how many moose get run over, or how many car accidents are caused by a moose, something like that. That was the running joke. Also, Lemons. Lemons was an episode of season 10. I thought Lemons was fucking hilarious. Again, season 10. Season 10 was really funny in my opinion. Oh, speaking of Star Trek, have you ever watched or thought of doing vlogs of the original series? You know what? I haven't watched the original series since I was a kid. I keep meaning to give it a rewatch sometime. I don't know if it will have aged well, as far as how much I'll like it. God, I'm still so far behind, you guys. That was Samsara in season 11. Thank you. I couldn't remember the name of that one. The Formica scene with Kat. Yeah, that was funny. I don't know, I ate cooked insects in New Orleans when visiting the insectarium there. They were yummy. Well spiced. I'll take your word on that. I ate an ant for some damn reason when I was little, and it gave a intense foul bitter taste. It's probably poison. I have to eat something after this stream now. Transformers G1 would be rad, yeah. I never got enough of hearing about the voice actors and what they've done before or since. Yeah. Yeah, that was a great time. Like, the voice acting in animation was so good then. And dialogue wasn't always good, but the voice acting was. And some of the real legends were still doing a lot of stuff, like Frank Welker and Peter Cullen. Chris Latta. And to think that Dina was first introduced to Red Dwarf by people commenting that her Cybercats are similar to Kat. You remember that, that's funny. Then she saw that clip of Kat scent marking everything and started watching it. Yeah, sort of. That happened, and then sometime later, I caught Lee watching Red Dwarf, and really that was the final catalyst. At some point I need to get out of bed and make myself coffee and a sandwich. Later, I'm comfortable. I wish I was comfortable when I woke up in the morning. I always wake up with my back hurting and I have to get out of bed. Yeah, and I love how in many of those comments you get half of those people can't even spell Kachansky. You're right. Honestly, I don't think I'm that bad about it. Like, I don't go, whatever. Kachansky was, like, never a great character, but, like, it felt like season 7 she was starting to get better. And then season 8 came along and, I don't know. I don't know what was going on with Kachansky. It got kind of weird. Like, she kind of stopped being a character and they just started having her say random girly things. Oh, well. She also became really stupid. Anyway. I'm gonna eat an off chicken burger after this stream. Kachansky in Series 8 is basically, hey, so we thought we wouldn't have Chris Berry this series, but now we do, so what the heck do we do with her? I know, let's make her a ditz, suddenly. That's kind of how it is, yeah. I miss the dragon fries you can get from Dick's Last Resort in San Diego. Never heard of that place, but dragon fries? I take it they're really spicy. The crowd I was with for Halloween Kills was booing the movie, even though I enjoyed it despite its shortcomings. I can understand booing the ending because, holy shit, some of that stuff that happened was like... I liked it, though. I liked that I didn't see it coming, and it's a slasher film. I expect bad things to happen. I had to come back on a different date to get an empty theater. Yeah. Yeah, maybe it's for the best that I didn't have a full theater, but I don't know. Dragon fries, please don't tell me that's what happened after Panzer Dragoon Saga. Oh no! Don't make Soul into fries. Reclining chairs, the age we live in. I volunteer at a 110-year-old cinema, and we have basically the original or replicas of the original seats with no more than a collapsible seat and a soft back. Yeah, the reclining chairs are really nice. Like, they recline all the way back, too. Like, you're straight up just laying down and watching the movie. It's really nice. The 2 Red Dwarf / TNG episodes you did were a lot of fun. Thanks, yeah, they were fun to make. I thought they turned out pretty good, too. Funny enough, every time I see H kills, it doesn't register what you're talking about right away for some reason. Funny enough, my Halloween Kills crowd had a blast. A pair of girls in front of me loudly reacted to that scene and danced during the credits. That's fun. I think you mentioned that you wanted to do more Red Dwarf and Star Trek episodes comparison videos. Not really. I think I just, I know I ended the last one saying that, you know, if anyone thinks of any that could work, let me know. But I think I pretty much did all the ones that I could do. Excuse me. It's a moose, right? Fantastic opening joke. Yeah. Oh, I'm not the Jesus. That's just a really common name around here. That was a fun twist. Yeah, Lemons was fantastic. When I first saw Jesus, yes, I thought, no way. There's no way they're going there. But they did, and it was hilarious. Yeah, but then they kind of saved themselves in the end with it not being the real Jesus. But I did think that was really fun, Jesus being an idiot. At least he was a lovable idiot, though. I need to get back to watching the new Orville. I've never seen that, but I'm getting curious about it. Apparently there's an episode on there that was essentially like I can't even think of the word I'm trying to think of. Allegory. Apparently there was an episode recently where a character was a trans allegory. That sounded I listened to videos of people talking about that. It sounded really interesting. I think it's because Seth MacFarlane is involved that makes me not want to watch it, but if it's good, I guess I should give it a shot. JC Bags. I'll second to Luoxana Spotlight with a nice intro with her previous Star Trek work. Yeah, I would definitely do that. I'd probably talk about that. And I thought it was fun that Majel Barrett also did the voice of the Enterprise, basically, the computer voice. And so whenever Luoxana talked to the computer, like she was talking to herself. And it's Sheba Revisited, not quite as skinny as when she wields her 2 swords, which I remember someone joked were called Des and Troy. Oh god, I forgot about that. You have a better memory than me about these streams. Frank Welker has been voicing Fred in Scooby-Doo since the very beginning. Not the very beginning. Originally he was voiced by, Scooby-Doo was originally voiced by Don Messick. He's another voice actor who was in Transformers and did a lot of stuff. Originally it was Don Messick, but Frank Welker eventually took over. Frank Welker was always Fred, though. Oh, I misunderstood that. Sorry, you were saying Fred. Duh. Hey, Hershey. What did you think of Kochansky's portrayal in Back to Earth? She was kind of a prop, but I actually think it's at least a little bit less insulting than her portrayal in Season 8. I mean, it wasn't really Kochansky anyway, so it kind of doesn't matter. Well, I stopped playing The Witcher 3. The game crashed 6 times on me. Oh my god, that's a lot. It's official, Michael Myers is magic again. Oh well. In the tune of we don't talk about Bruno, we don't talk about Series 8. I don't think that works too well, but... The funny thing is I don't totally hate Series 8. I don't like how Kochansky was done, and there's some of the humor is kind of iffy, like there's some, Oh, I left this open on accident. I didn't mean to do that. But yeah, I actually did think a lot of the jokes in Series 8 were funny. Cinemas are very different in the UK in that the audience is usually quiet and reserved, not counting the kids. God, I wish it was that way here. It's kind of a crapshoot. Sometimes you'll have a well-behaving audience, and sometimes there'll just be some dickhole who wants to ruin it for everybody else. And when it comes to kids, like, I have an understanding that they aren't going to be completely quiet, but I do get kind of annoyed when I feel like the parents aren't even trying to keep them quiet. One time, what was I watching? I think it was Endgame, and some kid was back, a couple rows back, just going da-da-da-da-da, like he wasn't even paying attention to the movie, and he was just talking about random shit, and I'm like, you need to shut your kid up. It's one thing if they're, like, overexcited about the movie. Like, I experienced that when I saw Sonic 2. Like, a lot of kids were, like, repeating the dialogue and stuff, and it didn't bother me too much, because it's like, well, at least they're into it, you know, I get it. But I hate when parents drag their kids to the movie, and the kid is, you know, obviously not into it, and just being annoying to, like, entertain themselves. Honorable mentions to Gary Chalk and the actors who did Prowl Blaster, Jazz, and Grimlock. Yeah, Gary Chalk was Optimus Prime in a later show, I believe. Which I didn't watch. I only know of him because I used to be on a forum, Transformers forum, ages ago. And people talked about it. I bet Soul looked up in alarm when you say don't make Soul into fries. Can this leopard cheetah change his or her spots? Well, this one's a cheetah and all of them are females. Ah, but then possible real Jesus turned up at the end, didn't he? That's true, but they didn't do anything funny with him. Oh, and next September, Michael Bean is coming for a Q&A retrospective on the Nostalgia Cinema near me, and afterwards they're screening... I don't know who Michael Bean is. Screening The Terminator. Oh, that sounds fun. Gotta run to work. Yes, the fries were spicy and kind of crunchy. Stay frosty, everyone. Thanks for the fishes. Okay, Isaiah, thanks for stopping by. You're probably gone already. What is the most uncomfortable movie I've ever watched? Ooh. Oh god, for some reason the one coming to mind, I'm sure there are better examples, but the one that immediately comes to mind was, there was a movie, I don't know that anybody really remembers it too well, but it was called The Messenger, and it was about Joan of Arc. And, I didn't like the way they handled her being burned at the stake at the end, because yes, historically we all know that happened, but we didn't need to see it in full gory detail. It made me kind of uncomfortable, because, like, she was a real person, and she was a 16-year-old girl that should never have died that way. I didn't like the movie kind of, I don't know if glorifying is the right word, but I don't know. The camera lingered on her twitching, burned corpse a little too long. I think Seth MacFarlane isn't in charge of Family Guy anymore. He just does voices and has lost all passion for the show. Could be, I wouldn't know. I never really got into Family Guy. I think American Dad is pretty good, but for whatever reason I never really get the urge to watch it. First season of The Orville is pretty mixed. Great sci-fi, but too much humor, some of which may not work. Season 2 was great and ironed out the kinks, and by all accounts, 3 is better still. Okay, maybe I'll give it a shot then. I am kind of curious. I always forget Kachansky isn't Back to Earth at all, yeah. Yeah, she doesn't have much of a role. I once saw a Mad TV spoof of Scooby-Doo where you called Scooby-Doo, get the fuck over here. Excuse me. Oh, George made the Des and Troy joke. There was a controversy about Lister's reaction to Shower Night. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was a little gross. Considering it's viewed as the worst series, I'd Series 8 still has its good points, all things considered. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't totally bad. You could tell the cast had fun filming it, so that kind of shows through. I think it was the first season they did live in a while, right? Kids in public places can be annoying. Fortunately, I don't get that much in my work. I deal with kids a lot in my job, and they're usually pretty sweet. That's good. I dubbed the stream Catching Up with Chat the stream because they wouldn't shut up. Exactly! Like, I think I stopped the last drawing a half an hour ago, and I've been spending the rest of the time getting caught up on the damn chat. Oh, I'm almost caught up. I'm done scrolling at least. The first time I saw Jurassic World, some lady brought a 5-year-old who was restless at first but quickly ran to hide in her lap when the Indominus showed up. That's funny. Michael Biehn played John's father. Oh, I know who you mean. Yeah, I can't think of his name. Kyle. Kyle was his name, I think. So that was the guy who played Kyle. Okay, thank you. My dad and I saw Harry Potter 1 in a theater, and a group of teens behind us kept tossing popcorn at the screen, and they never got kicked out. Ah! Kyle Reese. Yeah, that was his name. I hate that kind of shit. I had, like, Guardians 2 ruined for me because some asshole kept yelling shit at the screen. And then, during the funeral scene towards the end, when the music was playing, the dude started playing music on his phone. Like, he was clearly trying to annoy everybody, and, like... From that point on, I decided, from now on, whenever someone starts acting like this, I'm gonna fucking tell somebody, and hopefully something will be done. Because I'm sick of having movies ruined for me due to assholes. I think it helps that the UK is not nearly as religious as it used to be, or as America, so we weren't really bothered by Jesus and lemons. Yeah, that's kind of what I figured. He was also Hicks in Aliens, Johnny Ringo in Tombstone? I don't know that one. Okay. Yeah, I don't know him by name, but as soon as I heard Kyle, I knew who you meant. The Messengers, a ghost-haunted farm with killer farmhand home. It was terrible. I've never heard of that. I'm more into The Simpsons, though. That has certainly gone downhill a little in the last decade. Yeah, The Simpsons has been on way too long, I think. Do you have a favorite so bad it's good movie? Oh, see, I don't go out of my way to watch bad movies intentionally, but I did think Cyberbully was pretty funny. Oh, Simpsons as opposed to Family Guy and American Dad, yeah. Pretty sure that Dina views Series 7 more positively than most, though. Yeah, I probably do. The Simpsons for me went downhill in 2002, and while it's good sometimes, I'm largely indifferent. Yeah, that sounds about like me. I don't know. I don't remember exactly what point I started to dislike it, but... I know for Lee, the point where he stopped liking the show was when Flanders' wife was killed, and it was played for laughs. Or, well, she wasn't... when she was killed off, it was played for laughs. I think Lee is like, okay, I think I'm done with this show. Was that the one? I might be remembering wrong. I'll have to ask him about that if I remember. I renamed my iPod the Titanic. So when I plug it in, it says the Titanic is sinking. I like that. The Simpsons, when a show goes on for too long and refuses to end, yeah. Meanwhile, South Park is still pretty damn solid in my opinion. I wish they'd stop, I wish they'd leave trans people the fuck alone. But other than that, South Park is pretty solid. Still. I remember a story years ago about a bunch of teenagers being loud in a cinema. A family complained and had them thrown out. They spotted the family in a restaurant and threw bleach on the mom. Oh my god! It's in the papers for a while. I think she was almost blinded but was eventually okay. Jesus Christ. I think The Simpsons wants to die. Could be. It sure seemed like it for a while. Oh yeah, the 21 t-shirt salute where Homer accidentally kills Maude and no one says anything. It was Homer that did it? Holy shit. That's terrible. What the hell, Simpsons? Ned Flanders single-handedly coined the term Flanderization, yeah. You remember right, Dina, at least about that episode, they didn't even have the same actress as she left from pay disagreements? I don't remember what we were talking about. Oh, you're probably talking about that episode of The Simpsons. I don't hate The Simpsons and I don't like the idea of it ending, but declining quality is unfortunately to be expected from a 33-year-old show, yeah. Okay. Finally caught up with the chat, so I'm gonna go to the bathroom really quick. And then I'll be back and be behind on the chat again. BRB. Oh my god, both my babies are on the couch. Oh. Oh, kitty break. Kitty break. Oh. Just getting some more water really quick. Since I'm only halfway through the stream and my water's gone. It was also time to turn off the thermostat, so it's good that I got up when I did. They're asking us to not run the air conditioning between 4 p.m. and 9 p.m. So I'm doing my best to honor that. I don't know if it's going to keep happening once Lee gets back, but... Oh, so Homer didn't fire it. He called for a t-shirt to be fired at him during a game he ducked and it hit Maude, who fell off the back of the bleachers. Okay. So Homer didn't directly kill her. She just died due to him fucking up. Maude Flanders dying, her actress left the show before they killed off her character. Oh, okay. Well, I guess maybe that's why they did it, but that was not a good thing to do. Sophia was so afraid of the thunder last night, she wrapped her arms around my neck for an hour. Oh, poor baby. My mom used to have this dog that hated everybody. She was a pit bull. She used to growl a lot, but she was never, like... She never attacked anybody. I think she was a rescue, so I think she was just kind of afraid of everybody. But, anyway, this dog... she would, like, anytime it was the 4th of July, she would get so scared of the fireworks that she would, like, actually cuddle up next to me on the couch. I was like, oh my god, I'm able to pet and hug Betty. I can't believe it. That was the only time. Any other time she hated us. There was a fight that broke out in a UK cinema once. They had to get armed police with tasers. News articles said Frozen 2, which it wasn't. It was the film in a different room. Oh, you guys heard me talking to the cat. I almost forgot about that. Yeah, I went to, when I got up to go to the bathroom, I passed the couch and like both cats were on the couch and I had to stop and give them pets. This is where, like, kids after their teacher leaves, we all go nuts and start throwing things around. Yeah, Special Iron was reacting to me petting my cats. I think it's safe to say that Dina isn't going to do a version of this one where Sheba is playing Beat Saber. No, I don't think that would work out too well. Doggy cuddles is also wholesome. My nephew is turning 2 next month. He's learning both English and Spanish, and when he does his ABCs, pronounces S like Sean Connery. So, ish. Oh, that's cute. If anyone's curious, Odie's a pug crossed with a border terrier. Oh, that's interesting. Imagine a border terrier without the mustache and eyebrows and with a pug's fur color and curly tail. Oh, that sounds cute. That's something Americans always hate about the UK, and that's the fact that we don't have air conditioning in our homes with a few exceptions, and it's only really in communal buildings we use fans. Yeah. Well, I wonder if it gets us hot there, because we definitely need air conditioning. Like it's been in the 90s lately. I got him a shirt from the Life of Sharks merch store with the combo shark with a dog body. Bought myself one too that says, if you liked more than sharks, you'd be on this t-shirt. Oh, if I liked you more than sharks. Okay, let me get started on the next drawing here. Geez, I hope you guys don't talk this much during the 4-hour stream next week. I have to remind myself, you know what? Hang on, I'll be right back. I have to remind myself of what Sheba's markings look like, and unfortunately, the last version of her I don't actually have on my computer anymore. Where is she? Okay. Oh yeah, she's got a little more orange on her tail than I remembered, so I'm glad I looked it up. Yeah, here's an older drawing I did of Sheba. Let me make it so that I can see what I'm doing in real time here. Yeah, here's an older drawing I did of Sheba. I think it actually looks better than the one I'm currently doing, but the one I'm currently doing works better for what I'm going for now. So yeah, she really looks like a cheetah here. I guess I'll put this on the floor or something. It's in a binder. Before the days of Photoshop, I was keeping a Cyborcat's binder. I would do drawings of the characters and I would put it in a binder, you know, in those paper protectors. Okay. So now that I'm coloring everything in Photoshop, I just kind of keep it on my computer. I did have plans to print them out and put them in a binder at some point, but I haven't done that yet. And now I've actually lost a lot of the old high-res versions of these drawings. So, that sucks. They might still look okay printed out, but not as good as they would have. We are up to the echo music, I just noticed. So I'm pretty sure just her muzzle, yeah, okay. But yeah, regarding Maud, I didn't remember the details about it. I just remember her getting hit in the face with a one of those t-shirt gun things. So I don't put any orange on her feet. No, I don't. I was pretty sure I didn't. It's just orange on her underside and her tail, pretty much. I think I used to put orange on her feet and then I eventually stopped. I keep saying orange. She's really more yellow. It's kind of an orangey yellow, but... Almost the color that cheetahs really are, just with the white and the color reversed. I can't believe I'm going to do a 4-hour stream next weekend. What the hell have I gotten myself into? I'm going to need so much Chloraseptic. So yeah, the way I figured out how long I want the stream to be is I did the math and just figured out how long all of my Hellraiser videos, how long it takes to watch all of them, and I came up with 6.5 hours. And the longest stream I've ever done before is roughly 6 hours. I think I did 6 hours once. So I'm like, well, I could do that all in one stream, but then again, the chat never fucking shuts up, and I'm gonna need extra time. So I decided to break it up into 2 streams and plan on having each one be roughly 4 hours. So I hope that stream does well. I know I got a lot of viewers when I watched my, when I went through and reacted to all of my Silent Hill videos, so... Well, that didn't take too terribly long. Sheba's a fairly simple shape, all things considered. Oh, that is set to normal. Good. Yep, that looks right. Whoops, I'm getting hungry now. That sucks. I don't know if you guys remember, but I did do a 6-hour stream one time. I think it was 6 hours anyway. I went through and played all of the games by an indie developer called Script Welder. He's the one who did, oh, what's that game called? It was actually kind of popular. Don't Escape. He did the Don't Escape games and, what was that other series called? Deep Sleep or something like that. But anyway, I tried to play all of his games in one go. I didn't play the newest version of Don't Escape because that was a longer game, but I played all the ones up to that one. Anyway, yeah, it ended up being like a 6-hour stream. I was like, let's see how long I can go. It turns out 6 hours was my limit. So, what am I doing? I don't need to do that. But yeah, 6-hour stream was kind of rough. I don't necessarily want to do that again, so... I went with 4. That seems a little more doable. Guess I better check the damn chat pretty soon. I used to snack during my streams when they were longer, and I used to jokingly say this stream is now a mukbang stream. This is now a mukbang stream. Okay. Multiply. I don't know why it took me so long to find that. Okay, well, I'm almost done with the basics here. I guess I'll try to finish that before I try to get caught up on the chat. Oh, I guess I use that color for gold, don't I? Oh, wait a second, I messed up here, didn't I? Yup, okay, that's alright. Let me go ahead and delete that from the white layer while I'm thinking about it. Do 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 do. And I think yeah, ears and black. So, bink and bink. Oh, having ears and black on the same layer isn't good for this part. Well, no, it'll be fine. I just have to be a little more careful. I'm gonna leave that nose alone because there's just a small... I would have made that white anyway, so this might be it. Do-do-do, do-do-do, do-do-do. There we go. Oh, I put the black on the wrong layer. What the fuck? Oh, yep, I put it on the gold layer. Okay, well, that wasn't that hard to do. Excuse me. There we go. And oh, idiot. Ah, okay, I got it now. I'm being picky and weird here. Okay. Multiply, and let's see if... I can't imagine there's anywhere else I would need either of those colors. Nope, I'm done with the basic colors. Oh! Oh, thank you, George! Oops. There's a 4-hour stream next week? Yeah, Taijian, look at my channel. I put up a video about it. Sort of like a little commercial announcement thing. But yeah, I'm gonna reacting. Well, I guess I already explained it. Yeah, on Saturday and Sunday from noon to 4-ish. Just depends on how long it'll take. I'm gonna be reacting to all of my Hellraiser videos, and it's gonna be a donation drive. And I don't know if I'll make very much money, but I thought a fan suggested, and I thought, what the hell? I'll give it a shot. It's hit 40 degrees Celsius in recent days. If anyone wants to convert to Fahrenheit. Well, if someone else... Well, you say that's boiling, so I'll take your word on it that that's hot. I don't know. Unless somebody else wants to convert it for me. Oh, 104 is about 40. Yikes, that is bad. Yeah, we've gotten 100 degree days here lately. I remember when I first joined Discord, I joked that it's a good thing you can't have GIFs on YouTube chat. You'd never get through it. Yeah. Chat talks, pinhead, no time for argument. Oops, damn it. Oh. People are asking about the stream. Come on, you guys, go to my fucking channel. I put up a video about it. Sophia's a big sweetheart that tries to act tough but fails because of her cuteness. Oh, thank you, Special Iron. In cat voice. Well, what the hell, it's for a good cause. Thanks so much, you guys. I wasn't going to start asking for money until next week. Yeah, I guess it didn't occur to me that not everyone had watched my the little video I put up about the Hellraiser stream. So sorry for my snark, but I was just a little bit surprised that everybody didn't know about it. Sophia's a big sweetheart that tries to act tough but fails because of her cuteness. Massey is an adorable dachshund who is both a pain in the ass and my baby boy. Yeah. Pain in the ass and your baby is... Yeah, that's both of my cats, really, but that's especially Tara. Soul is just kind of a big old lump, but he can be a troublemaker sometimes. Tara's a little more feisty. It's a track that plays in the level immediately after you leave Home Bay. I think you meet the first tuxedo dolphin in that stage. Odie has small male syndrome where, in his head, he's a big dog like a German Shepherd and he thinks he's intimidating, but he's small and adorable and he's weaponized his puppy eyes. Yeah, I've always heard that referred to as small dog syndrome. Something like they always feel like they need to prove themselves. To add insult to injury, the cheerleaders gave her a 21 t-shirt salute at her funeral like Ned needed reminding of how she died. Oh my god, what the fuck? That's terrible. I have a game called Maneater where you play as a shark. It is very hard but a fun game, pretty much underwater Dark Souls. Oh, that sounds like a pain. 6 hours, we're going for the record. Yeah, altogether it'll be 8 hours, but I'm cutting it up into two sessions. Place your bets now. How many times will Dina need to visit the bathroom in next week's stream, and how long on average will it take her to catch up with the chat? I'll probably go to the bathroom about hourly, give or take, but we'll see. That's what I try to do during these 2-hour streams. I try to go to the bathroom in the middle of it. 4-hour streams? Are you crazy? No, just poor. I think I've played that game. I've also played Hungry Shark Evolution, which was a lot of fun. Haven't heard of these. That 6-hour stream was before my time. Yeah, I believe it was. I remember Reba being in that one a lot. I went back and watched some of it a while back. Reba never comes to the streams anymore. My brother-in-law's dog Bruno, a medium-sized Vizsla. It's a 14 years old, still acts like a puppy and considers himself the alpha of the house and will attach himself to you like Velcro. That's cute. Sometimes I miss having dogs, but they're a lot of work. That's something I noticed the other day, though. How is Troy Baker voicing SBO the Chameleon in Sonic a better impression of Guy Seehee than when he was actually voicing James Sunderland? Yeah, I'm not very familiar with Troy Baker, but I know he was not a good choice for James. I don't know. His voice is really deep. I remember those games you played on Twitch, like the Music Machine, which had a lot of squicky implications, and the one with the wolves. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was when I went through and played all of David Zemansky's games. He's another indie developer that I really like. He's funny on Twitter. He's fun to follow on Twitter, too. We don't talk about Bruno. I totally thought about that, but decided not to say it. The name Bruno has basically been ruined. Have you ever played or thought of playing Simpsons Hit and Run? It's a classic. I've heard good things. I don't think it's really for me, though. I like the shaggy effect of her fur on her belly. Thank you. Yeah, I like to imagine that they have very short fur, which doesn't really register as fur. It's like velvet during most areas, but like on their tummies, it's a little longer. In their cat forms, at least, and I don't know how that works, but whatever. I'm guessing Dina will need several breaks during Hell World. Not because she needs to go, but she just doesn't want to watch that movie. I'll have a really long bathroom break where I'll just let it play the whole time. You can easily see the difference between cheetahs. Jaguars are more built for power, while cheetahs are obviously more built for speed. Yeah. Everyone makes that joke, and naturally he'll leap onto you as if to say, oh yes, you will. If I ever do YouTube videos, I just know they will be interrupted every 5 minutes by either Massey or Sophia. I'd call the video series Dog Playtime with occasional gameplay. That'd be cute. Sheba is a mean, lean, bad guy slicing machine. Yeah, pretty much. You got Sheba's personality down. Mattsy's asleep at my feet right now. I think he likes Dina's voice. Oh. I remember one video where the YouTuber was talking about The Sims and had to pause halfway through when her pug decided to suddenly start pretending she's a guard dog. Yeah, that's an issue with dogs. They might start barking during a stream. At least the cats. Well, aside from Soul being whiny earlier, cats are a little quieter. They just like to climb all over you. I like how Dina burped just as you posted that Hershey. Oh, that's funny. Odie's downstairs right now, probably sleeping. It's not as hot down there. Let's just give Dina a second to remember which layer is which for color. Oh, you caught what I was doing, huh? Oh, I'm done scrolling. I'm not as far behind as I was worried I was. Remember, Dina, there are no mistakes, just happy little accidents. I don't know about that. Sometimes I genuinely make mistakes. Looking at the colors, thinking of Bob Ross, mixing some yellow ochre with titanium white. Oh, that's nice. I used to put on Bob Ross whenever I went to bed. I would fall asleep to Bob Ross. The only problem is, like, his voice is nice and soothing, but then when he taps the brush on the canvas, you know, that little sound. Sometimes I would wake up thinking the cats were scratching at the door or something. I don't know why, but I always imagined Massey as a German Shepherd for some reason. That's how effective your donation drive is. People are donating in advance. There you go. Don't forget to add some happy little trees. Soul is just a big old lump, but he could be a troublemaker, Dina 2022. Soul is a big old lump, though. What am I supposed to say? Pro tip. Chat up the chat in the bathroom. I don't think so. Wait, chats up with the chat. I'm not sure what you're saying, actually. I thought you were saying I should, like, talk to the chat while in the bathroom. Yeah, it's pretty weird to see Reba here, even when you do a Silent Hill content. It's a shame. It's nice when Reba's around. Yeah. Oblivious used to show up more, too. I just assume that he always sleeps through my streams. No, listen to Troy Baker as SBO. It's a much more suitable voice for James than the one he used, at least in my opinion. Yeah, I don't think I've heard him in anything other than clips of Silent Hill 2 remaster, whatever they called it. Names that have been ruined. Bruno, Elsa, Harry. Feel free to add to the list. Chucky, maybe. Oh, yeah. Well, I was thinking of the other Chucky, but... To be fair, I feel sorry for nice women who are called Karen as well. Yeah. My niece is named Karen. It's spelled with a C, but I hope she doesn't get any crap about that. Sometimes she's blonde, too. I think she's not blonde anymore. Okay, Hershey, thanks for stopping by. Oh yeah, it has been a while since we saw Oblivious here. Yeah, I think at some point he said that he tends to miss the streams because he oversleeps. Yeah, I actually use a bluish color for the shading to kind of complement the more orangey color of her underside. Oh yeah, you know what? Let me see if I can put this someplace where I could see it a little better. Because I use this as a guide for drawing some of the details on her. You know what? I'm just going to take it out of here. Ah! Get out of there, bitch. There we go. I know I'm gonna see Flash posting, "Get out of there, bitch, Adina 2022." Where can I put this? Shit, I got so much stuff in the way here. I guess that works. There. Batman Arkham and The Last of Us. Yes, you haven't played those. I don't think I've really, like, oh, I already said I don't think I've heard him outside of Silent Hill 2. Oh, he played Joel. I'm vaguely familiar with that character. Like I said, I haven't played The Last of Us, but I know of that character. I know which Chucky. I just threw curveball. Ah, I should have known. Yeah, I didn't play Final Fantasy 13 either. Too late, you already quoted it, beat me to it. Okay. She beat me to beat you to it. That name has been ruined by a person I used to know who I have serious personal problems with. Trouble with ex-friends. Ah. It kind of looks like I only used one color for this. For the shading, that's interesting. How do I want to do this? The nice thing about all these spots is that if I make an error, it's not going to show as much. Because all those spots are going to detract from it. Is it an unused track of Echo? I think it is. Yeah, unused track. I thought so. I'm so used to hearing the unused tracks now, I forget that they were unused tracks. I don't think I'm going to bother with a fur effect on the shading. At least, I may change my mind, but at least for now I don't think I will. So anyway, what I was doing with, you know, in the pre-Photoshop age, at least for me it was the pre-Photoshop age, I would draw and color them traditionally. I still draw traditionally, but before Photoshop what I was doing was I was drawing them, and then I was having a copy made of it, because, you know, you can't really color the original, otherwise you might smudge the ink. I was having a copy made, and then I would color the copy with pens, with watercolor pens. That's the same way I used to also, when I sold artwork at conventions, that was what I did there too. I used to draw hand-colored copies. Or I used to sell hand-colored copies. Draw copies, what? I think this one is also a unused track. This drawing I'm looking at for reference was done in 2001. God damn. I mean, Cybercats go way back way before then, but looking at some drawings that look like they were done kind of recently and finding out they were done like 20 years ago is fucking crazy. Like, my style wasn't that different then. About done with this color. Starting to add a little more because I don't want it to be... Oh, I could put some along her back too, can't I? Just a little. Well, now I need to switch to white because I messed up a little bit. Well, there we go. I think that's another unused track. There's more than I thought. I'll just let the tail be white on the top there. Oh, that's the wrong. I'm doing that wrong. Trying to decide if I should put more shading on her face. I think that looks pretty good, actually. I'm sure the geometry of her head doesn't completely make sense. Some aspects of the Cybercat design don't quite work in a three-dimensional... wouldn't quite work in a three-dimensional space. I have to tweak them a little bit. Oh! I forgot. shading under the eye there. Okay. Alright, now for the darker color. Yeah, the cheetah that I was looking at for reference when I was drawing this didn't have a lot of detail on it, so I actually went to this old drawing of her I did in 2001, and that's where I got a lot of these muscular details and the placement of the ribs and stuff. There we go. Yeah, if there's too much white on her, she'd look boring. I guess I'll put a little shading right behind her butt there. She needs a little shading there. Oh, I don't know. Maybe I should put some furry details there. I'll come back to that. I'm not doing it anywhere else, though, so I don't know. There's that random single track from Echo 2. Okay, I think the white's done. Come on. Yeah, that works. Cool. Ooh, I need to give my hand a little rest anyway. Gripping the pen kind of a little rough on my hand. Oh my god. Oh, okay. That was as far back as I thought. Last of Us is a very emotional game. I always tear up at some scenes. I've heard that. Oh. Oh god, it's nearly 5. What the fuck? I guess I shouldn't go overtime with this. I'm tempted to go overtime and finish it, but, excuse me. I do have another one to color, and that one's also not going to take a long time, so... I guess I'll just stop once I get caught up with chat. I have to go to the bathroom again anyway, after drinking all this water. I forgot I always hide the layers I haven't colored yet. Or haven't added the shading to yet, so there we go. Okay, here's how she's looking so far. Let me do away with the marching ants. I suspect that Stray will occasionally be a bit of a tearjerker as well. Oh yeah, it might be. It was hard seeing that cat get injured in the beginning. Oh, hi, Tokala Fox. Am I late or earlier? Somewhere in the middle. You're late. I'm gonna end in like 6-7 minutes, give or take. Yeah, we might not go over, actually, since I'm at such a good stopping point. Well, then again, I've only got 6 minutes to go. I think I'll get caught up with the chat. I don't think I'll get caught up with the chat before then. Nothing new that I came in late. Well, you might be able to make my streams next week, because they're starting at noon Pacific Standard Time, so like about 3 hours earlier than usual. In my case, I don't have any console more advanced than PS3. Yes, same. I think everyone's drawn a hand-drawn copy at least once in their life. Liking the subtle hint of blue. Thank you, Taijan. And even my PS3 I'm considering retiring because every time I play it lately, to finish unplayed or unfinished games, controls get wonky. That's a bummer. I like how alert Chiba's face looks. And which one? I imagine that whenever Dina wants to play Silent Hill 3, she's put off by remembering she has to play through them all in Subway again. I was thinking about that earlier. By the way, Leah's out of town getting stuff out of storage, so I asked him if he could put Silent Hill 3 in a care package so that I could have it again. So I might hopefully be playing that again soon. That's if I can get this PS3 to work, speaking of which. Maybe we have a PS2 around somewhere. That would be nice. She definitely has a laser-focused expression. Where do you get Sol and Tara's names from? Well, our first cat was named Luna, and it was intended as a Sailor Moon reference. And then we decided to, like, once we got the other two, once we got Sol, we decided to stick with theme naming. So since she was Luna, which means moon, we named him Sol, which means sun, and then when Tara came along, it's like, well, Tara is Earth, so there we go. Completed our theme naming. The main reason why I finished Final Fantasy VII Remake so quickly was because of how hyped up I was on the game. It was surprising I never finished a Final Fantasy game on the first try. That's funny. Love the opening track to Echo 2, but my favorite is the Tube of Medusa track. Yeah, that's a good one. That one's got like electric guitars in it. I don't know why I don't have the soundtrack to Echo 2 in here. I really need to add it. And already we can see Shiba's solidity taking shape. Thank you. Quick, everyone, start typing. Ah, you buttheads. On a more serious note, she's looking really good. Thank you. Nearly 10 a.m. for me. Coffee is waiting, tapping its foot. At least I've moved from the bed to lounge chair. There you go. And typing that last comment makes me think of Rimmer saying, okay, you had hallucinations, right? Yeah, and they were solid. Nearly 1 a.m. for us in the UK. Love the overall design, shows how focused and talented you are. Well, thank you, George. Great callback from Future Echo Series 1, Episode 2. Still want to put that steak and kidney pie in the oven. I've got a chili burrito I'm gonna brown on the stove. I went ahead and put it together earlier. Oh, hi, XZ. Well, I guess it's just Z. The X's are probably for, whatever. Decoration? I don't know what I was trying to say there. Anyway, hi, Zed. You are really late. I'm just wrapping up. Greetings from Wally World. Does that mean Walmart? Yes, Silent Hill 3 is coming. No pressure, though. Do it when you want to. Yeah, I do want to play Silent Hill 3. Because I've played 1 and 2. I don't know if I want to play Silent Hill 4 again. I don't know, maybe. But in any case, I would definitely like to play Silent Hill 3 again. Willing to bet that if you get another cat, you aren't going to call her Peanut. No. Oh, it's 3 a.m. for Tokala Fox. We are Rimmer. We always have a pen. I love that. Okay, well... Someone has my name already, so, Okay, you guys, well, I'm actually ending before the music is finishing, maybe. Looking forward to seeing how it will look all finished. What's the next one? Oh, yeah, the next one is... I don't think I've shown you guys her, because I think I scanned her pretty recently. Next one is Minerva, who looks like this. She's a caracal. She's all red with blue eyes. So yeah, this is going to be the next one. I may also use this as a template to draw Laser Eyes' cat form, because she's a serval, but they have basically the same proportions as a caracal, so I use the same template for both of them. There do seem to be a few Zeds around. Yeah, that's true. Gonna eat something and try to sleep for a bit. Okay, Togolo Fox, thanks for stopping by. Good night. I'm gonna eat too. Almost right afterwards. Yeah, it's made of Rimmer, all right. I did say that, didn't I? She looks more snow leopard right now. Can't wait for the rest of the color. You mean Shiba? Oh, snow leopards are way more chunky. She looks really good so far, way better than anything I could draw. Thank you, Flash. Thanks, George. I think you guys are commenting on Minerva now. Not familiar with that type of cat. Caracal. Caracal. C-A-R-A-C-A-L. Here, I'll bring up the image of what they look like in real life. I have a reference I'm using here. Where is the caracal? Here's the side view. I kind of used it as a reference. Here, let me bring Minerva back up. Where'd it go? Yeah. So that's the image I was using for reference. I tried to make her pretty accurate, but a little bit thinner, and I made her head a little bigger too. Yeah, they cut. I love their faces and their ears. They're so pretty and weird looking. Let me see if where is it? I know I got a front view in here somewhere. Yeah, there's a front view. I love that face. So anyway, that's what a real caracal looks like. And yeah, you guys tricked me into going overtime. Congratulations. It's like a blend of Panther and Lynx. Kinda. Yeah, I can kind of see it. Lynxes look more like bobcats, but yeah, caracal has like a similar, the same kind of ears, but they're slimmer and not so shaggy. Best wishes of the move? I'm not moving anytime soon. I wish I was. That's what I think. I think that's what you're saying. I want to move, but I'm making so little money I can't afford a down payment on any place I'd want to get. You have heard of servals, though. Okay. Queen of Sheba is my favorite Ethiopian restaurant in New York City. That's cool. Are any of the Cybercats like Red Dwarf's cat personality-wise? Not really. Yeah, they have cool-looking ears. The closest is like, I have a male character named Adonis, and he's sort of fashionable, I guess, but he's not dumb like Cat. Those ears look like horns from that view. Yeah, they do kinda. The way the hair curls. The reference photo looks like she's on a catwalk. Oh, the donation drive. Oh, okay. Thank you. No problem, I just, yeah. Alright, now I'm gonna wrap up. Music still hasn't ended, I'm surprised. Usually the music ends before I wrap up. But I just got to a good stopping point. Here, I'll end on Sheba, because she was what I was working on. 2 hours late. Hi, Athena. Yeah, I'm gonna end in like 2 seconds. So that's interesting timing. So anyway, if I can even remember how to end the stream. Yeah, that's right, I do it through YouTube. Do, 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 do. Oh yeah, no bots, you're right. I will probably get some in the comments once I make it public, though. Welcome to the chat, even if it's at the end. You too, George. Okay, everybody, so, yeah, have a good weekend, and I hope to see you guys back for my donation drive next week. It's gonna be fun. And long. Wonderful to see you all for a second, yeah. No problem, everybody. Like I said, I hope to see you next week, and obviously no drawing next week. I'm going to be doing the donation drive instead, but I'll return to the coloring week after next. And I think that's it. Have a good rest of your weekend, and I hope to see you next weekend. Bye.